I've said it everywhere. Oil in Nigeria is being stolen by people in government.
You're welcome back again. This is BVI Channel 1, where we tell you eye-opening truth. Since Peter Obi disclosed the hidden fact that those who are stealing crude oil in Nigeria are in government. Before, we say PDP is corrupt, but what we are seeing in APC is far greater than corruption. If you have a better name, you give us after watching this video.
So, Baba, you hear of Peter Obi interview yesterday now, when he say government they plan to arrest him because he say na government they steal oil for Nigeria. Baba, the man dey right. I'll show you some things now. I dey on board a unanimous vessel. I no go like to mention name. This ship wey dey see so na VLCC. As you can see, I'm a very large cargo carrier. Look am. You see the size of the ship. You dey see the size. This ship wey dey see fit carry 1 million barrels minimum. At least give and take minimum 1 million barrels of crude oil. Now there is something called the AIS. We have all these things. Now they take track vessel. All these things. Every navy of every country in the world get these things. All these things. The moment a vessel enter your territorial water, this thing go see am. The moment any vessel, even from like 1,000 miles from your port, they go don see am, say they come. All these things they take and they track vessel. You see all those green things you see there. Now vessels then where they come the place where I did, then still they far, but this thing don't catch them. Say then they come. Now all these things now things where they track vessel. This particular one now, this one is called GPS, Global Positioning System. Then the other one I first show now, this one are the AIS, Automatic Identification System. Now you see all these things there is another one where they call Long Range Identification Tracker, LRIT. Now there is no way ship of this magnitude, ship of this size go enter Nigeria, load crude oil, sail out without being noticed. And they tell us that nobody know when he come, nobody know when he go. You understand me? Already the moment any ship just they approach your territorial water, the navy from the control room go don see am. You understand? But to say navy no know when ship come go, nobody know when ship come go, custom no know when ship come go. Abba. Make them tell those things to the dust now. How can you be talking to people as if say we as if say we dey daft, as if say we be fool? So when Peter will be saying our government they steal oil, nobody. The man dey very right. So this small thing I just show you now. This thing I just show you. Look at the size of this ship. How can something like this enter our territorial water and no?
You see that? That is a clear case. You see, since after that revelation by Peter Obi, boom, things started opening up, including the man they gave oil surveillance to shut his mouth. I mean, Tompolo revealed everything. That those who are stealing crude oil are in government.
A lot of people are now running helter-skelter because they know that there is nothing in this country concerning the River Rhine that I don't know. The people in Imo, River State, we are all brothers and friends. So once we discuss and agree, and that is the more reason why our people in River State, maybe they are going to start any moment from now. Once they are fully engaged, and then we'll now still call the security people to call their people to order. Once that is done, then we are good to go.
He's not done yet. He makes this weighty allegation.
When you are coming from Warri, you see security has put all over the places. If you look at the whole setting, where this illegal bunkering is taking place, if you have one Navy gunboat, one Army gunboat. The extreme end is where the real bunkering is taking place.
To get the job started, about 17,000 locals have been brought, briefed, and deployed across the region. To understand the scale of work, we join these young men who are currently providing intelligence about the diverse and difficult terrain of the region to government security agencies. It's a journey that takes us sometimes into the nights, speeding and bumping through the unending sea waves just to arrive at locations called camps, where vandals operate by making careful but illegal insertions onto the soils of the mangrove swamp and beneath the sea, connecting them through pipelines into reservoir tanks constructed in the bushes where they cook the crude to get diesel, kerosene, and empty the residue onto the environment. Wow. Whilst stealing may be occurring in the creeks, an unsuspecting quantity of crude allegedly leaves the country through illegal connections from the creeks directly into the sea where barges load them and sail off. We've just been tipped off of such illegal insertions. Wading through the crude-stained parts, we arrive at the scene and it's time for men to go to work. It will involve all measures just to unearth what is believed to be concealed. After hours of work, what do we have?
Look at the 3 pipes here. Now you can see the 3 pipes clear here.
This is the point of a suspected insertion and illegal connection. You can see there are 3 pipes here. The big one is a national trunk line, which is the Transfocados trunk line, a 24 inches pipeline. Now you see those 2 pipelines on top of it making a head knock on the pipe. Professionally, this looks unkept. This looks suspicious because it's tapped on top of a traveling crude line. And the question is, why do we have that insertion on a scraped top of a 24 inches pipe, double 6 inches pipe, traveling all the way, and it is suspected to be traveling all the way to the high sea. This is what we have here. Those 2 lines traveling. Those 2 lines traveling and joining up themselves here. To my mind, it tells me it will give it more pressure. Through several coordinates, the line, according to the security guys, has a discharge point in the sea. So we hop up back into the boat and sail off.
The river that they rough.
So who owns this platform?
They will remove this knot and remove it.
Yeah, remove the flash. Something here.
You now know how politicians in Nigeria, top government officials in Nigeria, top security personnel in Nigeria, you can now know how they are making so much money, unprecedented money, that some of them are even richer than the economy of this country. You can now see how they are able to make such amount of money they throw about. They use in buying your votes. You can now see and understand why they will do anything to stop Peter Obi from becoming your president. Now, if you think you don't understand the stake at hand, rethink. Watch and continue following this platform. Maybe before February 25th, you will get sense to do the right thing. To be honest with you, when Peter Obi said he is committed to restructuring this country. This is one of the reasons why APC say to hell with restructuring.
The topical issue in Nigeria is restructuring. Restructuring my foot. To hell with restructuring.
That is why they are vehemently working hard to stop Peter Obi from becoming president. They've always done this, holding the different regions to ransom and hostage. So, my people, that is just all I am bringing to you. You better support this movement so that all indigenous people in Nigeria will be able to have a level of freedom, and the self-determination we seek will just be the next door and at your footstep. I'm signing out. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Drop your comments. I want to have your opinion. Stay safe.